As the title suggests, I'm going to be giving you a breakdown on how I was able to generate $100,000 in just 30 days. Now, for a lot of you, you haven't even reached 10K. So, I mean, 100K, you probably can't even fathom making that much in a single month. And I was the exact same as you. At that point before, I had only reached about $50,000 to $60,000. So it was quite a big leap. And I want to kind of tell you my experience and just share how this is the reality for a lot of people. And I think it's something that is a limiting belief for a lot of people. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. No, I mean, majority of people will never make this much money in their whole lives, right? This puts you in the 0.5% of people in the whole world, right? So I'm not saying it's possible for everyone, but I want to put this into perspective for you, right? So Taylor Swift just toured Australia, the Aries tour, I believe it was called, and you could have made millions of dollars just by leveraging a few things. I didn't do this in hindsight, I should have. And I'm going to be looking out for other tours, right, to leverage this. But you could have bought one VIP ticket, right, for let's say $1,000 and raffled that off $10, $15, $20 a pop. And you could have made hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars by just arbitraging ticket sales. Another thing you could have done is sell beaded bracelets. I don't know if you guys know, but if you're from Australia, every single beaded bracelet, right, little bead bracelets like this, were sold out online and in stores nationwide, the whole of Australia. You could not get any. So what you could have done a few months ahead of time, if you thought about this, was buy everything from China in bulk from AliExpress or Alibaba and sell them online. You would have made millions of dollars. I mean, look, everything sold out. I mean, people spent hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. Some people even spent thousands of dollars, right? And they bought about 10 to 15 bracelets. So you could imagine the margins and everything on that. And these are the opportunities that you see if you're smart. Another example, we haven't got the results yet at the time of this video recording. It is a bit risky, but there's a stock, I can't remember the exact name of the company, but the ticker is Luna. So essentially they launched a rover. So I had a few tech issues with the phone that I'm using to record. So yeah, I don't know exactly where I was, but I think I was talking about the Luna ticker price. I went through the whole video and then I realized that it stopped there. So I don't know exactly how this video is going to go now. But anyway, this stock basically shot up about 60% overnight with the news of the launch. Basically what they're doing is wanting to land a rover on the moon, right? Another company has tried before and it failed. Now, the play here is obviously you could long or you could short. Now, if you believe that the rover is going to fail and not land on the moon, then you can short the company because it's going to absolutely tank. And that happens, I think, in 2 days from now. And then the other play is obviously if you think it's going to be successful, you can long and it's going to and the stock's going to skyrocket. That's a risky move. But another thing that you can do, and another thing that I've seen, is with the Donald Trump sneakers. So Trump released 1,000 pairs of sneakers at $400 a pop, limited to 3 per person. But if you were smart, you could probably get more than that. And they're already reselling for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. A 10x markup. So you see, there's so many opportunities to make money. I remember back in 2018 when it was my first time to the US, I sat next to a lady on Delta Airlines and she was saying she sells Christmas trees for 2 months of the year and makes $400,000. 400K, 2 months, November and December, she sells Christmas trees. It's absolutely insane, right? And this whole concept of making money and doing different things to make money, whether it be online or offline, there's just so many opportunities out there right now. Like, I know a really good friend of mine, he makes about $200,000 per month in complete profit doing sports arbitrage. Now, not the typical sports arbitrage if you were to Google it or go on YouTube that everyone's talking about. He does it completely differently. And yeah, he does very well. He hasn't shared his strategy with anyone. He doesn't want to be on the channel. I've tried to ask him many, many times. He likes to make money and be anonymous, fly under the radar. Doesn't live a lavish lifestyle. He's got a wife, got a couple of kids. He just, travels around and, he works every day still. And with him, for example, any way that he can make money, he does, right? He might import sugar right? The Chinese, like there's some negotiation with Brazil or China or something like that. He's all over it. He imports sugar or wheat or something like that. There's a play there. He'll make money doing the sports arm. He'll make money with doing OnlyFans management or something. He's got thousands of people. It's completely hands off for him. Just random little things that he sees that he can make money in, he'll do. And some people are like that, right? But my point I'm trying to make with those examples is you can make money doing anything, right? I know a girl in Thailand, she's 21 years old, and she makes $150,000 per week. It's crazy. $150,000 per week in profit, not revenue, profit. So the money is out there. Something that people don't talk about a lot though is how it sort of affects you as a person. You can't relate to people. So what I mean by that is, like, let's say you're hanging out with the family or at Christmas dinner and you're making $100,000 per month, right? You can't relate to fuel increase of prices, gas prices. You can't relate to food costs, rent increases. You can't relate to the average person. So you need to expand your network and get around other people doing successful things, whether that be online or offline. Oh, wow, it's really raining. Don't know if you guys can hear that. You need to surround yourself with other like-minded people. And I think this is really, really, really important. But yeah, you won't be able to relate to a lot of people. And you'll also want to keep it on the down low. You don't want people to know. So like if people ask me, if I'm out and about or I'm getting a haircut or whatever it is, right? And someone asks me, well, what do I do? How do I make money? I just say I'm an avocado farmer, or I'm a pineapple picker, or, I sell fruit at the local market, or, I say random things because I don't know. I just don't really want people to know. And this is the first time I'm sharing about the $100,000 in 30 days thing. I was super against it, but let me know what you think. If you like these sort of raw style videos, I don't know how long this will go for. And that's the other thing. I feel like I can't do raw style videos because I just ramble and rant, and I don't know if it's valuable. So please comment that below if you like it. And if you don't like it, let me know, because I can script everything out again and go back to that sort of style of video. But yeah, these are just my sort of thoughts on making $100,000 in 30 days. It completely shifts your mindset on what is possible for someone. And it was like the first time that I realized this is possible. Like I can do this. And the way you scale to 100K per month, and there's a couple of ways, right? I haven't done it super consistently, so I don't think I'm versed enough to talk too much on this topic. But from what I've seen, you need people and you need a good offer. So service-based business, I think, is the easiest way to get there, right? You need 20 people at 5K to get there. 20 people paying you 5K. Now you think, okay, that's just some airy-fairy numbers, right? But if you've got a good offer that solves a big problem, then you will get there. You don't understand. You need to have a good offer, right? And if you have a good offer, that solves 90% of your problems. Drive traffic to that offer that's proven to work, that you can deliver on, and you'll make money. People overcomplicate it, but to get to 100K, you need to have a good offer first and foremost, and you need a team. You can't do it alone, unless you're like Dan Coe and a few other people. I did do it alone, but I was working 14 hours a day, 6 days a week for a couple of months. Now, that was fine with me. Like, I enjoy that. Like, I like working. I like to be busy. If I'm not busy, my mind kind of goes skitsy, and I get a little bit depressed, and I don't understand what I'm doing, right? My life gets a bit weird. So I do like to be busy, right? But if I'm traveling, and ideally, like if I'm making 100K consistently, I'll be traveling the world, hanging out, having fun. I won't be working 14 hours a day. I'll be more working like 5 or 6 hours per day, and then just doing whatever else I want. By lunchtime, I'm finished. So you do need a team. You'd need a sales rep. You need an appointment setter. You'd need a media buyer. And you need a couple of VAs. You could probably do it with a few less people. But yeah, that's just been my experience with making 100K in 30 days. It's a crazy thought. You can't get too comfortable. I never got comfortable with it. It never really hit me that I was making that much, because, when you are brought up in just a middle-class family and you're taught to save, be scarce, you've still got that scarcity mindset, which is a good and bad thing. But yeah, don't focus so much on the metrics. Don't focus on 100K or 50K or even 10K per month. Focus on the daily tasks that you need to get done. Think about it like this. Okay, if I create a great offer and I spend 90% of my time doing my market research, creating an offer that someone wants, and then market to those people and just put it in front of those people, you will get paid. Whether that be manual outreach, automated outreach, or you run ads, you will get paid. If you've got a great offer and you put it in front of people, focus on that. Right? Because then from that, you're going to get appointments. From appointments, you're going to get sales calls. From sales calls, you're going to get deals. So let's say your offer is $5,000 one time, right? You need 20 clients to hit 100K. Wow, it's really raining if you guys can hear that. So to close 20 clients, it's at a 20% close rate. You need 100 sales calls. You need 100 sales calls per month at a 20% close rate. It's about a 50% show up rate. So you need 200 sales calls booked into your calendar each month. To get 200 sales calls, do you get where I'm going? Reverse engineer it and focus on that rather than the 100K metric or 10K metric. That's what you need to focus on. Put your head down, take action, be disciplined. Don't focus on the money, and you'll make it. See, this is the funny thing. The ones who make the most money are the ones who don't give a shit about money. You do realize this. The ones who make the most money are the ones who don't actually care about making money. They're not desperate. You'll see that on the sales call. They don't care if you sign up or not. It's completely up to you. It doesn't change their life at all. It changes yours. Yeah, just a little video for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you do want help, then click the link, book in a call with me. You will be speaking with me. That's the difference. You're not going to be speaking to a sales rep or some other person. You're going to be speaking with me. Book in a call, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.